To show us the Rumble will be the lock-in for Expect, so a lot of engaged potential. We saw Vitality try to utilize this composition yesterday. Did not really get a chance to put together the two ultimates, and David Limp, you know, an impassioned speech there to his players about what he wants to see in this game as we get ready. No really surprise flex picks coming out here, pretty much everything going exactly where expected.
And I feel like a lot of this is actually based on who gets push priority. A lot of these lanes, a lot of the champions that both SK Gaming and Excel chose to prioritize are about hard shoving lanes, but it's kind of matched tit for tat here. The fact that Varus and Braum, very good at pushing, as well as Ashe and Kench, Azir and Corki, it's kind of dependent on how these lanes matchups will actually go, how the players individually play them to see who gets early jungle access.
And honestly, this is the only game where I kind of hope for an even early game, because the mid game for both of these teams is actually absolutely insane. You have Rumble and Vladimir, two AP champions who absolutely want to fight. They want a team fight. Gonna have to see. Okay. There's League of Legends happening, but I was getting really excited about those fan cheers. There's a lot going on there. XL Esports, fa la la, digging it. Might need a little work, but I like where you started. SK might be in a bit of trouble here. Sakura going to take a lot of damage. Can't imagine they'll force the flash. No hard CC here, but a good bit of damage down onto him early. Conqueror proc.
They're trying to force that flash. I got it.
I really thought there was going to be a Fallout flash there, but that's huge. Taking the Vladimir's flash away early is going to make an already difficult lane even more difficult, and that's
Corki trying to figure out the build path as well as the keystone that they're going to be taking so that they can retain control over the mid lane, since it is going to be quite slow between Azir and Corki, and give them access to things like this Mountain Dragon.
Absolutely does. Using the pressure bot lane, using the even mid lane to move forward here. Mystiques will spot this one out, but can't do much here on the Tahm Kench.
You say that, but they do have Jessica's arrow.
Arrow does connect. Braum is just going to body block. The rest of the team is here. Flag and drag forward. Selfmade tries to buy a little bit of space. Locked up. That's going to be first blood. Now they're being knocked back. Oh, man. XL getting 2 quick kills in exchange for the dragon. Tahm Kench coming in. Steve's going to try to walk it down. Crown shot should be safe under the tower, and well called, Frusker.
Yeah, the dragon came out, but the big tell was Expect having access to the TP. As soon as you know that Rumble has TP and access to ultimate, 100% Excel were going to try to take that team fight, as Mystiques is not done.
One man on a mission. You thought Rakan was the only playmaker. Oh my god, he's actually just going to walk him down. He doesn't need Jarvan. Here we go. Supportal combat. Get him. Where's Doa at? Bring him back. Mystiques is a generous Tahm Kench. You bring it back.
I mean, Mystiques is bringing it home right now.
Mystiques. Yeah, that is not a 1v1 I would ever want to experience. That was unfortunate for Crown Shot, but now 2 quick plates, easy pickup. Dreams isn't even gonna step up. Looking great in the early game. You heard it from Cajal himself earlier in the day when I got a chance to talk to him. It's, you know, just the mid game that they need to clean up, and we're rapidly approaching that mid game as some of these first towers are getting threatened, as these tower plates are starting to fall, and Rift Herald looks like it will be taken down uncontested by the side of Excel.
And one of the nice things about the champions that Excel have put together with the likes of the Ashe and the Rumble is that, again, these big key team fighting ultimates that allow them to just kind of bypass any sort of macro strategy, because if someone's out of position, you just execution-oriented calm.
Yeah, but Expect now might be getting flashbacks to yesterday's. Once again, he's the center of attention here, tries to clear the way, tries to buy a bit of time, flashes away the equalizer. He's burning down slowly but surely. Hemo Plague will not quite do it. He manages to live. I can't believe it. And now Mickey looking for the turn. The arrow's going through, so will not hit him. Flash. So look out for creative pathing here. He can go over the wall.
So this is what they were playing for, not necessarily pushing down the mid lane tower, but trying to create space for this dragon. Expect, however, wants to take his back.
Flash. Steal! That's style points right there for Selfmade. The fight is now going to break out. Selfmade may have given his life. The equalizer has now caught up Crown Shot. Crown Shot starting to burn oh so quickly. Dreams next on the menu. Crown Shot trying to fire over the wall. He will manage to take down Cajal. Sakura will grab the kill in the end. Where's the blood going to go? It's the Crimson Rush. Is it going to be enough? Not going to happen. The Vladimir will get taken down. Mickey now on a killing spree. The Baron or the Dragon Steel is great, but the rest of the team fight just falls apart.
Yeah, that was the only fault. The fact that they didn't.
Problem. And now a good bit of damage as Excel siege the mid lane. Cajal waiting in the darkness there to dive in if SK overstep or overstay their welcome. Just barely able to clear that tower. Will now shift their attention to the bottom side. So we're still very much in the Excel wheelhouse. Follow that arrow. Where's it going to go? nowhere. Sakura will sidestep, but another tower will drop, and the advantage just continues to grow. Almost 3K in the favor of XL.
And just really good map play from XL. A lot of their snowball on. It's the fact that they're ready right now to make plays, but we're quickly approaching that point in the game where XL need to find the right play each time, and it might look like this one.
Cataclysm and his quick disengage there from the ultimate. The Tahm Kench is now coming into the midst of the fight. Pyrian is just going to walk away. Mystique's not with anyone in the belly. Only the Tahm Kench leaping forward.
But they should continue.
A lot more comfortable in some of these trades. The equalizer, though, long range, looks like a great engage. Crown shot's taking so much damage, he just keeps standing. Oh! Give him the tongue! Mystiques finds the kill.
The spotlight. I love the fact that the LEC has such a deep pool of talent that they're investing into these younger, inexperienced players, giving them the time of day.
And I do... I mean, I can't fault Crown Shot there. Yeah.
And every time Tahm Kench just completely sucks all the fun out of a game, it's just you play that one.
But it's in a different way, and isn't that great? It used to be from eating people or eating allies, now it's from eating enemies. And XL will grab another dragon. SK were floating around, maybe looking for the contest here. Could try to turn and look for the fight. Only a level 10 fall. Assaults, which means in theory, if you're hitting them, a lot more quick picks for the team, which does make things easier if you're on the side of XL. Playing for picks, I think, one of the simplest ways to find an advantage, but XL are just going to commit here. Vladimir's, of course, on the bottom side. TP is available. There's a death cap for Sakura, but no ultimate available. That's going to be huge. 4K, the arrow used to disengage. Can anyone get in the pit? No, they've got the Baron. SK don't even know if they want this fight. Dreams is going in for the engage, but the equalizer's there to split the team. Jessica, untouched for now. Expect has already been taken down. The Corki firing, but Dreams is there to block the damage. Well-played fight by Dreams and SK, but the Baron's still going in favor of XL.
Have fumbled on is clearing out a lot of the vision that they are standing on, but you can see that that is the intention as they're just grabbing wave, shoving it into tower, grouping up as 5, and threatening with that Ash Arrow. So if SK Gaming don't have the perfect defense, then they'll just pull the trigger on that and try to delete someone. Sakura trying to find a flank.
Arrow will connect. Expect holding for now, but Sakura onto the flank, trying to get in. Only going to hit 2 members, though, with the Hemo Plague. Will now turn his attention to Cadril. Of course, no cooldown reduction for him quite yet. Now the turn and burn. That's a huge equalizer, zoning the team off. Dreams finds the disengage, though. They're going to hold on for now. Cadril stepping forward. Has to be careful. Sakura 1v1, massive threat to him. He will manage to back off.
Still excellent patience from XL. They did the damage. They forced SK off. They traded all of the key ultimates, so there's just kind of nothing left in the tank for SK Gaming, and to continue to scale up to do more damage. And so it's really critical that as you watch XL, when they're setting up to siege these towers, that they continue to protect their flanks with vision.
For now, only vision really laid down on the bottom side of the map, so after this Mountain Drake, 28 seconds left. Maybe they continue to... But this is how you get on Reddit, is you go for the crazy plays.
Not right before Baron spawns.
Sadly, the Gatling gun proccing out there.
So they got Sakura's teleport, but I don't know if they know that they got Sakura's TP.
Oh, knock will not connect. I have confirmed, ladies and gentlemen, for those keeping track of the pink ward we were going to name. It is a new pink ward. It is not the same pink ward. I'm sorry. We will not name it.
We can still name it.
No, 30 minutes.
Okay.
Pink ward has to survive 30 minutes, then it gets a name. It'll be immortalized forever. We'll commission a Ton to draw a picture of it. That will be the new status quo here at the LEC.
Shout out.
Shout out, of course. SK, though, posturing around this mid lane, all about mid.
Sakura's TP, and they didn't get the engagement, so you see the desperation from SK Gaming right now. They want to force the fight, and they just expended 2 key ultimates there. The Varus ultimate as well as the Braum ultimate, because they lost so much here. So SK Gaming, they've run out of time. They have to do this.
Trying to buy a bit more time, throws it down, a lot of good damage going in, but Sakura just does not do enough. Jessica is just going to go golden, buys a bit more, is going to walk away. Peering that TP. If SK want to make this an even trade, they have to force Baron right now, or they are just going to lose everything for nothing.
This is disaster. SK Gaming backs against the wall, again, from desperation to desperation, like you're saying. They have to go for this, but this could lose them the game.
We are on the cusp of XL's first win in the summer split. Oh, that is a massive equalizer. It is going to deter the Baron. Can they burn it down? Is it going to be enough time? He will get it. SK and Self-Made will get the Baron, and can they walk out alive? We've got to go back. It's 80s flashback vision, folks. I'm not sure what's happening, but it doesn't matter because SK are making it away, and it is Mickey versus the world. Came on time. The backs are canceled. 1 tower down. That's going to do it in heroic fashion. It is the Corgi, it is Mickey, and he is going to end the game. XL take the win.
Mystique knows, turns to his fans, says, come on, boys, let's hear it, because we did bring it home. XL finally on the board. A very well-played game. Textbook League of Legends, very formulaic, played out perfectly in terms of